And thank you for taking the time to watch this demonstration. Today I'll be presenting my book management app to showcase the skills and understanding I have developed while being taught in this module. In this recording, I'll walk you through the key aspects of the app, starting with the detailed overview of the user interface and how it's designed to be intuitive and user-friendly. Next, I'll demonstrate the core functionality of the app, focusing on the implementation of Pro, which is create to read, update, delete, which allows users to efficiently manage their book collections. After that, I'll highlight any additional features that I've added to the app, explaining why I included them and how they enhance the overall user experience. Finally, I'll provide a detailed explanation of the code and technologies that I use to build this app, including the libraries and tools that made this project possible. My goal is to give you an insight into the thoughts and processes, decisions behind its development. Well, firstly, I will go through one of the additional features of this app that is the first thing that the user will be presented with when they open the app. This is the register and login screens. As you can see, I've got the register screen up here. So if a user has not registered beforehand, they can register here. And if they have, they also have a login screen. If I click already have an account, they'll be presented with the login screen. And you can go back to the sign up screen by pressing this. And to show that it works, I'm gonna quickly put an email and then add a password, which is privated so people cannot see it. And if I click sign up, they will be navigated to the main screen. Once inside the app, you'll see a list of books that are being rendered from the Room database collection called Books. To demonstrate the CRUD functionality, I'll first create a book. So if you click this button here, you're presented with title, author, genre, and reading progress. I'll just say now I'll try to add description, but I had a problem with the app crashing every time I added it, so I decided to delete it just for this presentation. But if I add a title, I'll just call it test book, author will be me, genre, let's see, and let's say reading progress is 50%. If I click add book, you can see test book is added to the screen and it should also be in the database. I'll show that afterwards. So as you can see here also, it appears here because it's being sorted by title. So it appears in the third as the third option. I also can sort by author and it will sort everything by author. And if I want, I can also search for the book as well. Search here and it gets that result. So that's for that. I can also update the information about the book. For example, if I go to this book here and I click edit, I'll be brought to a edit form that has the information already laid out. If I change the reading progress, I finished the book 100%, save. Now the progress is 100%. And also finally, for delete functionality, if I didn't want this book here anymore, I can just click delete and it's gone from the list of books. And if I show you in the database real quick, I have all these lists of books, all having their own unique IDs and date added. So how the technology works, I'm gonna first begin at the login screen, the sign up and login screens. So here's the sign up screen. As you can see, it first gets the user model and then gets the user data access object from that, and then I set all the mutable states, so email as email error, password, password is visible, that's what makes it able to hide the password when you type it in, and then password error. And then these functions just check if the email is in a valid format and if the password is in a valid format. Then the main functionality of this is the validating of users. So it checks if email is not empty and the password is not empty, then it will send the first name, last name, email, and password to the database using the viewModel add user method, and then it will set the email and password to an empty string and then navigate to the main screen. Or if the fields were empty in the beginning, then it will display the error messages for email and password. As you can see, this is the design. It has a top bar, and the main content is just the form with all the text fields. And then at the bottom, we have the button that calls that validated user method. So that's the sign up. The login is similar also, similar thing going on, but for the validating, I'm comparing the email and the password to a email and password in the room database. And then once that's done, then uh, as you can see, if logged in is equal to true, then it will set this off and it will navigate to the main screen. And then again, similar UI and stuff. And here we have the buttons for logging in and navigating to the sign up screen. That's the login functionality. Next, I'll demonstrate what the main screen looks like, but before that, I will just show you my navigation. So I use a nav host, set the initial route to the sign up. So that's why I see the screen beforehand when I open the app. And I have all the screens that I have here. They all take a nav controller and then either a user data access object or a book data access object. Um, so you got them, and then quickly I'll also show you that I didn't show beforehand. I can also click a book and it will show a more detailed explanation. So author progress, description, like I said, I wasn't able to implement it due to the app crashing, but I just got placeholder text just there. And then genre. So this gets the book based on the ID and then displays all the information there. So that is done in the main screen. Just go up. So here you get the book model. I get all the collections of books, and that's what's being displayed, showing all the books. Before that, I have a filtered books method that checks to see if the search query is blank. If it is, then it will just display the books as it is. If it's not blank, then it will filter the books based on title, what it starts with, and it ignores cases. Then I have a sorted books method that whenever whatever option you select, if it's the title, it will filter the books based on the title. If it's an author, it will filter the books based on the author. And so this is the UI. This uses more, it's got a text field up here, and here's the radio buttons. And this is where the books are generated. So it has navigation for navigating into the full view. It is the books, which is the sorted books, and then it has on delete methods, which is also from the book view delete book, and update methods, the update book. This is the flow to action button to add books, so that just simply navigates to the add book form. And yeah, that's the to go through what this book list is. It's just a lazy column and it renders the book items of all these parameters or arguments. And the book item is simply just a card layout displaying the text of the text of title, author, get added, and progress, and then the buttons for the update functionality and the delete functionality. To show you how all the stuff looks, I'll just demonstrate the books and not the users, as the users is just similar. But here I have the class model of what the book. So it has a primary key, which is auto-generated, and it's just initialized to 0, to start at 0. And then it has all the attributes, title, author, genre, date added, and reading progress. So once you've got that, I've got the book view model. This is where all my methods come from. So all books, add book, update, delete book, get books by ID. This one helps me once I tick a book, it will navigate to the full view, and then get book by title. And then from there, I show you the database instance. This creates a singleton instance of the database, so you can't pull it multiple times. But it just gets the books from the database and gets the users instance from the database as well. So that's the model, and then the controllers, which is the book models, model factory, and then user models and user model factory. So that's all the components that are used to create this app. In conclusion, this demonstration has walked you through the key aspects of my book management app built using Kotlin and jetpack controls. We started with an overview of the user interface, highlighting its intuitive design and user-friendly layout. Next, I showcased the core CRUD functionality. Additionally, I explained extra features I implemented, emphasizing how they enhance the app's usability and overall experience. Finally, I provided a detailed breakthrough of the code and technologies used. These tools allowed me to create a clean, efficient, and maintainable code base while delivering a polished final product. Thank you for watching this demonstration. I hope it has given you a clear understanding of the app's functionality, the thought process behind its development, and the technical skills I've applied to bring this project to life. Thank you again.